Hi everyone, it's Ellie Mae with Swift Creek Customs, and today I wanted to share how I'm using the Siser Easy Crease tool and pressure sensitive foil to foil on cardstock. There are two ends to this tool. You will decide which one you want to use, the fine point or the wide, and then you're going to install it in your machine. It is not a drop and lock. It will hit the bottom of the machine, so you are going to need to determine the depth that you want to set it at. You do not want the tip of the tool to be hitting your cardstock or your cutting mat when you place it into the machine. So you will need to adjust this accordingly for your materials. All materials will vary. Then I'm going to add a piece of cardstock. This is 65-pound cardstock. All of these supplies will be linked in the description below for everything that I've used and tested. I grabbed some pressure-sensitive foil. This one came in several different colors. Again, those links are in the description below for what I have tested and had success with. You're going to grab some washi tape as well, and then you're going to secure it. And I found I needed to secure it on all four edges, not just the corners, to make this work properly. Secure it so it is taut and there is no wiggle room whatsoever. It is completely flat across the entire surface. Position your blade housing in the bottom left corner, and I set up my design with the fold score lines. Then I set it to use current mat and page location, so it would go in this exact location I have it set up on the screen, and I used a force of 120 with the 65-pound cardstock. You will need to test. All materials are going to vary, and depending on how you set up that tool in the housing is going to vary as well on what force works best for both the cardstock and the foil you are using. It is foiling the design, and then I'm going to remove that from the cutting mat and then carefully peel the washi tape. Now you'll notice here in a minute that the washi tape did take off some of my cardstock, but that's okay. This was a test. This is not my first one. This is not my second one. You need to test. This is just the successful one. You can see where it ripped that cardstock there. That's okay. It still worked for my project. I set up another design to foil on a sentiment for the rest of the card, and then unloaded that. Pressure sensitive foil is a little bit different than hot foil. It does flake a little bit more, so you're going to have to test and play around with that. If you touch the foil to your cutting mat, it is going to stick as well, so be careful there. Here's a look at the finished card that I put together. I simply cut the pieces apart, added it to a card base, and then put the sentiment onto some shimmer glitter cardstock. Have fun, play around with it, see what you can do. Make sure to like, subscribe, and click that bell for notifications of future content. Thanks for joining me, and have a great day.